only your team number. If you're team number 1, write team number 1. If you're team number 100, write team number 100. That is all you can write. One team, one sheet, and don't write your names. Please remember. Okay, have a sip of water, and then we'll start off. Okay? All right, good luck to everybody. It's wonderful to see all of you here. Thank you for your participation.
A sea arm took shape, which was eventually to form the Indian Navy. Its genesis marked by the induction of Indian sailors into the Bombay Marine, a force created by the EIC in the early 1600s to protect its coastal interests. Then, over the years, as aerial combat evolved, Indian flyers also took to the skies. The fledgling Indian Air Force cutting its teeth in the bloody frontier wars of the Northwest, in which were once engaged the Royal Flying Corps. The gallant traditions of unflinching courage under fire, these intrepid soldiers, sailors, and airmen, wove in blood, continue to inspire their worthy descendants in India's armed forces, who have risen to the occasion time and time again since independence to write their own chapters of valor and sacrifice while defending the nation's integrity. Yet, the country at large remains barely conscious of its prowess in arms and glorious military heritage. Even the many glorious Indian feats of arms after independence, from Zorjila to Bondila, and Fedora to Bogra, and Basantar and Tiger Hill, have already faded into obscurity in the country's collective consciousness. Colours of Glory seeks to fill this gap by promoting awareness of India's proud military heritage, while popularizing literature and art forms with a military theme, opening vistas of military tourism and memorializing battles and war heroes.
Thank you, Dinesh. Having heard that, please watch a 3-minute video that carried glimpses of our activities during the past 7 years since our inception in 2016. Although it covers only major events and not the innumerable smaller virtual ones that we continue to do so.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಂದಿದೆ ಚಾರ್ಜರ್
ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
Everything is over, he's putting it off. Huh? But it's about to finish.
form a significant part of our activities. We have been conducting intercollegiate quizzes in Chennai since 2018. When COVID-19 disrupted it, we began our online quizzes for colleges all over India. These have become so popular that colleges from as far as Jammu, Arunachal Pradesh have been participating in it. Inspired by the success of our intercollegiate quizzes, we ventured into quizzes for high school and higher secondary schools from Chennai in 2022. The overwhelming enthusiasm among the students in Chennai for the event brought us to start conducting the quizzes and encouraged us a lot in Bangalore. Hopefully, we would host such programs in other Indian cities as well in the future. While the rules of the quiz will be explained by our quiz master, let me explain how the event will be conducted. We will have a prelim round for starters lasting around 45 minutes, including the instructions, followed by a refreshment break for another 15 minutes. We cordially invite the teachers who have accompanied their wards to join us for refreshments as well. After the refreshment break, the results of the prelims will be announced and the finals will commence. Please don't be disappointed if your team is not among the final 6. You still have many prizes to win. Besides, we are giving certificates and medals for all participants, and please do not forget to collect them at the end. Now, there are numerous cash prizes to be won, please note. The winning team gets 5,000 rupees, the runners up 3,000, the team with the third position 2,000. The remaining team, 3 finalists, get 1,000 rupees each. Amongst the non-finalists, the first 10 top scoring teams in the prelims after the finalists gets 500 each. Other than the teams who have won, or other than the ones who are in the finalists, the rest of the teams will also be given an opportunity to answer those questions which are not being answered on stage, and each team would get 200 rupees each. Now, before I hand it over to our quiz master, I invite our founder and chairman, Captain D.P. Ramchandran, who is also the chief coordinator for this event, to address you all for a few moments and tell you about the purpose and spirit. Captain Ramchandran is a veteran tank commander of the 1971 Bangladesh War and is a military historian who has authored 4 books and several articles in leading publications about Indian armed forces. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
That's a very unenthusiastic good morning. Let's hear a more powerful one. So then that's more like it. Now, personally, I welcome all of you. It's been delightful. Again, this year we're getting so much such good, happy response from Bangalore students. Hope you enjoyed. Now, I won't take much of your time because I know you're waiting for the quiz eagerly. From what I could make out from your eager questioning until late last night. So, at the outset, you all in the armed forces. And, it is not required either because you will have your own dreams. You would want to have your career hopes on. Somebody would want to become engineers, somebody would want to become doctors. It's all very fine. All we are trying to inculcate in you is the soldierly values. What soldierly values are, you can see, and what it brings out in effect. You can see it in the results achieved by army everywhere. You take any situation in the country, whether it be a child going into, well, there's a natural disaster like it happened in Wayanad now, so whatever. You'll always find the armed forces play the last bastion. Why are they so successful? I mean, in comparison with everyone else, why are the armed forces becoming successful every time? You might immediately say it's patriotism. No, we're all patriotic. It is just not patriotism or anything. It is what you call professionalism. Dedication to the work, taking a satisfaction in doing a job to your best. It's not what you get paid, but even the smallest job, let's say the postman's job, without error, if he's able to deliver all his mail, he gets a satisfaction. that kind of satisfaction you must have in doing your job, whatever line you choose in your life. So if you do not have that kind of dedication, if you cannot have the job satisfaction to prove happy about doing a good work, not about money, you cannot be useful to the society. So when all of you grow up, this is what the soldierly values are. They are professionalism. With dedication they do the work. We are only trying to inculcate that into you. So when you all grow up as adult citizens of this country will be a much better place to live in if you are emulating those values. That's all we hope. We are trying to educate the children about the soldierly values and military ethics. The best way will be to include it in the curriculum. We have been fighting for years now, requesting the government, appealing, campaigning to make military history and awareness a part of the school curriculum. But it has not happened. It is unfortunate because in our battles Indian soldiers fought are being taught in classrooms of France and England, whereas we don't have it in India. Our children don't know about it. It's a very sad set of situations. Whether it is political reasons or bureaucratic reasons, I don't know. But we will keep fighting for it. One day we hope you can learn it in your classrooms. You don't need people like us coming and giving you the quiz. Meanwhile, this is a humble effort to bring a certain amount of knowledge to you. This year onwards, we have added awareness with history because I found a lot of children are interested in the weapon systems and various aircraft, naval vessels and all these. So we have added that. I hope you found it interesting. And we might have found it tough at times, but I can assure you this will be interesting to know. And also, this by learning about this, you would realize that as some people may have a misconception that soldiering is a profession where you don't need brains. Soldiering is a profession you need both brains and muscles. Over and above that, a great spirit. That's what got the armed forces tick. I hope we're able to instill some of it into you. Thank you, Jai Hind, all the best.
Okay, it's finally time for the quiz to start, which I'm sure that you all are eagerly waiting for. But before that, let me introduce your quiz master for the day, Ms. Aparna Chandrasekharan. So, hailing from an illustrious family of armed forces, Ms. Chandrasekharan is a proud member of the Armed Force fraternity. She is the daughter of the late Group Captain A.S. Chandrasekharan, a fighter pilot of the Indian Air Force, and the niece of Lieutenant A.S. Balasubramanian, an artillery officer in the Indian Army. Two other uncles of hers, Air Marshal Ramasamy Rajaram, retired as the Vice Chief of Air Staff, and Air Commodore Ramasamy Sitaraman were also fighter pilots in the Indian Air Force. Unfortunately for her, the Indian Air Force had not yet begun commissioning women as fighter pilots early enough for her to join. Otherwise, she would have been there wearing her air uniform herself. She holds a master's degree in social work and is a professional college and career counselor, besides being a life member of the Colors of Glory Foundation. And she is also our resident coordinator in Bangalore. Incidentally, our regular quizmaster, famous Colonel S.V. Sundar, could not make it here himself today due to prior appointments. And hence, Aparna has bravely stepped in to take.
My father, my three uncles were in the armed forces. I think it's my honor to be associated with the Colors of Glory Foundation, so that some of that, the valor and courage of all the officers that I meet in the COG rubs off on me and inspires me even more. But I think, like Colonel said, it's not our intention to tell you to join the army, but to have the soldierly qualities that the armed forces espouses. So with having said that, and also having, I must say that I'm trying to fill the rather large shoes of Colonel Sundar, who is our quiz master at COG. I'm actually very nervous to be standing in his place today to be doing this, but I hope I'll do my best. And wishing you all the best. We'll quickly now go over the rules for the preliminary rounds. The next slide, please, Danish. No cell phones, we've already told you. For teachers, we request you to put them on silent mode. The first part of the quiz is the preliminary round, which will be you will be doing it as a written form. You will have about 25 questions. You may consult with your partner and then write the answer. The 6 top scorers from the prelim round will be the finalists of today's military history and awareness quiz. Please note that you must only write your team number on the answer sheets. No names must be written. That may call for disqualification. So please make sure you're not writing your names or your school name either. Only team number. All questions will appear on the screen and will also be read out. Each question will be on the screen for a minute, after which we will move the slide to the next question. Make sure to read the question the moment it appears on the slide. We will not go back to the previous slide after that 1 minute has lapsed. All answers must be written on the answer sheet given to you, including answers for the multiple choice questions. Team will have a semi-final round of 5 questions in written format to make sure that we finally arrive at 6 teams for the finals. For the final round, I will read out the rules once the final round starts. Decision of the quiz master and the organizers is final and binding. So good luck, everybody. We start with the first question. Get your pens ready and papers ready. Read the question first. Don't be in a hurry to answer. Right. First question on the screen. Name the ruler of the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir who signed the instrument of accession with the Indian Union in 1947. When 1 minute is up. Question number 2. An Indian Army unit that fought to the last man and last round in the Sino-Indian. Name the chief of the Indian Army who led it during the 1965 Indo-Pak War. Question number 4. And several more soldiers with various other awards for an exceptionally ferocious battle during the 1971 Indo-Pak War. Which was this battle? Findings of border violations by Pakistan along the Siachen Glacier during mountaineering expeditions. Musharraf initiated the clandestine operation of his mountain-friendly troops occupying the peaks of Kargil in early 1999 under the guise of Mujahideen, which led to the Kargil War. From which regiment did he choose troops for this operation? Number 7. The Indian Navy, in a follow-up operation of its attack on Karachi Harbour on December 4, 1971, launched another operation to outsmart the Pakistani Navy, attempting to evade a confrontation. The Pakistani submarine, which went missing under mysterious circumstances while laying mines off the Indian port of Visakhapatnam in 1971, the remnants of which has been found recently. Question number 9. Which is the major port of Bangladesh wherein marine commandos of the Bengali freedom fighters carried out large-scale sabotage assisted by the Indian Navy during the Bangladesh Liberation War of 1971? 1971, an Indian Air Force officer flying a Holland Nat fighter took on a 6-aircraft formation of Pak F-86 jets in defense of Srinagar airfield. He shot down 2 enemy jets but was shot down himself. His remains never to be found. He became the first Indian Air Force officer to be awarded the Paramveer Chakra. Who was this officer? Question number 11. During the Battle of Longewala in the 1971 Indo-Pak War, 4 Hawker Hunter and 3 HAL Maruth fighter bombers of... Question number 13. What is the component of the army that fights mounted on tanks called? What is the component of the army that fights mounted on tanks called? Question number 14. What is the full form of ICV? L. The army is equipped with helicopters and drones. Which component of the Indian Army is equipped with helicopters and drones? Question number 17. Which component of the army is responsible for breeding and maintaining the animals, horses, mules and dogs that the army needs? Which component of the Indian Army is responsible for breeding and maintaining the animals the army needs? These include horses, mules and dogs. Question number 18. Which component of the Indian Army is responsible for stocking all the equipment, weaponry and clothing that the troops need? Which component of the Indian Army is responsible for stocking all the equipment, weaponry and clothing the troops need? 5 tons. What type of vessel is this? This is the picture of an Indian naval ship of Veer class weighing 455 tons. What type of vessel is this? Question number 20. This is the picture of the first Indian origin nuclear submarine. What is her name? Question number 21. The naval vessel in the picture is called a landing ship tank, LST. What type of vessel is this? The naval vessel in the picture is called a landing ship tank. What type of vessel is this? Question number 22. This is the picture of Indian Navy destroyer INS Marmugad weighing 7,400 tons. What class of destroyer is this? Question number 23. This is the picture of craft in the inventory of the Indian Air Force. Name it. Question number 25. This is the largest helicopter in the Indian Air Force fleet. What is its name? The largest helicopter in the Indian Air Force fleet. What is its name? Question 26. This is a French manufactured multi-role combat aircraft. Identify it. I request you to sit at the back. I request you to please not be with the students. Question number 27. This is an attack aircraft of Anglo-French manufacture.
This is a picture of an IAF Netra Mk1. What type of aircraft is this? Question 29. These are indigenously manufactured main battle tanks known as MBTs of the Indian Army. What tanks are these? Question number 30. This is an indigenously manufactured light machine gun used by the Indian infantry. What are they called? Okay, so please hand over your answer sheets to our volunteers. They'll be there to collect it from you. Submit their sheets. Can you please stand up? Let the volunteers know you still have your answer sheets with you. Those who are yet to submit, please stand up. Let the volunteers know that you have your answer sheets still with you.
Display the complete filling questions with answers so that you can evaluate yourself. You know by the end of the display how well you have done. After that, we'll announce the results. Right. Yeah, the next meeting? All right, here we go. About 50% got it right. Okay. No. No. You go on fighting general question and then you should do the answer. I know this is you told the video already. Right.
Okay, for the much awaited results, as I followed your team number, and I'll tell you which place you have got, and you please have to come up to the stage, okay? At team number 6, at place 6, we have team number 44 with a total score of 15. Team number 44, top 6. At the 5th place, or rather this is a tie, so anyway top 6, okay? Team number 9, who also scored 15. Team number 9. At 4th place, or not 4th place, or team number 4 would rather be team 43. Team 43. They scored a total of 16. Our third finalist for today, team number 81. They scored 17. Our second finalist, team number 46. They scored a total of 20. And our top scoring team for finalists for today. Any guesses? Any guesses? I don't hear any numbers. Come on. Team number 10. They scored 22. Besides the 6 finalists, the top 10 are going to walk away with cash prizes as well. So as I call out, please stand up. Okay? Team number 88. Just stand, be there. Then team number 2. Team number 14. 51. 45. 40. 70. 70. Also 17. 17. Team number 1. And team number 6. So all of you note that you guys are going to walk away with cash prizes as well. But you guys were so close, you know. A little more hard work, maybe next year you'll be sitting on stage. Okay? So, and also the others and the people who are standing, don't be disheartened. There are still chances to win cash prizes, because if these guys don't answer, that question is going to come back to you. So all the more reason they're going to be praying that you don't answer over here. Okay, because only then the question goes to them. So either way, you all have opportunities. We'll call you guys up later towards the end of the show to give you your prizes, okay? Congratulations to all of you, okay? Thank you. And our quiz master? Apana. Just give us another few more minutes. The person who came first is, which team is he now? No, now where is he sitting? Is now in the 5th place, right? What happened? No, but you still have a chance, so don't worry about it. But congratulations to all 6 teams over here. Come on, give them a round of applause. They really deserve it. It's not easy here. Okay, so another few more minutes and then we'll let you know what our status is. Okay? Thank you.
The Pakistani regiment.
Others, Shankar? Was that also tough for you guys, or how many of you guessed the answer? It was harder? Okay. And what do you find interesting in these questions here? Which was the most interesting part?
Instead of questions.
And any first timers here on stage? Oh, okay. All the others have already been here on stage before, last year? Oh, okay. Right, please give them a tough competition. Okay? So make sure everybody there's equitable distribution. Okay, make sure they all get it. And what about you guys? Your first time was right. How do you feel?
I think nervous. I'm a bit nervous.
And how long have you guys been preparing for this? Seriously. You guys also? And what were your sources? Sure. No, I was just kidding. But yes, it worked out, right? Maybe if you had prepared harder, you would have been in the top 3. But that's okay, it can still work out for you, no? And which grade are you guys in? Both of you did. And what about you guys? How long did you guys prepare? You actually counted as 10 days. And how did it work out for you? Fine, huh? And what about you guys? Silent. Seriously?
We were actually having our periodical test 1 exam in our school, so we weren't actually able to search more. And we had our sources from the library and from our mentor, Vishnath sir. Yes, we were.
This has actually been a very unexpected turn for us. Usually we have our colors of glory, our entire team would be here on stage. You'll see like one really flashy show of 8 to 10 people from Chennai proudly displaying our colors of glory. But due to unforeseen circumstances, we have had only a team of 3 who came here. But it has been a tremendous achievement because we see volunteers and help coming from all sides who will actually formally thank again at the end of the show. So that's, and also the participants, okay, it just goes without saying. We had 89 teams out of 100 who registered, which is a huge turnout. Bangalore, give yourselves a round of applause. And from all the smiles and all the cases we see here, it looks like none of them are disappointed, and those who are not here are also having equal fun. Am I right? Hey, come on. I'm standing here, I can kill time for you guys, okay? A little more applause, or a little more yes, no, what's happening? Thank you. Okay, to spice it up a bit, let's come away from being serious. Which is the best war movie you've ever seen? Yeah, Guns of Bangalore. That's one of my all-time favorite. And have you seen the new one that's come out, Ministry of?
Shesha by who was the
You guys don't watch movies at all? No military movies. I mean that's like the first genre I'll go to. Ah, good.
Uri the surgical strike.
See, war does not just include this, okay? My wars also include zombies, apocalypse, and all that. So sorry, you guys can see those as well. And what else can I ask you guys?
About our catering issue that we were having. Very, very sorry for that. We'll begin with the finals. Hopefully they will turn up by the time we finish our finals. We'll first go over congratulations to all the 6 teams for making it to the finals. A big round of applause to them too. We'll go over the rules first for the finals. Sir, can I have an extra mic, sir, here?
One of the volunteers should be on top.
They all the teams have a mic in your hand? Yes? Yeah. Alright, so this part of the quiz, the final section of the quiz, will consist of 36 questions. The first 24 questions answer question, as in the question will be read out and there will be just one answer for it. The remaining 12, the last 12 questions that we will read out will be of multiple choice. There will be no negative marking throughout. The questions will be displayed on the screen and also read out by me for ease of the participants. With regard to the first set of 24 straight answer questions, please note that we will be giving you 10 points for the correct answer. The question will commence with team number 1. In case team 1 is not able to answer, it passes to team 2. And then in case they too are not able to answer, it passes to team 3 and so on. If the team to which the question is posed does not answer, the question will pass on to the next team. This is timed and the timing process will be as follows. When the first question is posed to team 1, on completion of reading of the question, I will announce time starts now. On the prompt of now, the timekeeper, Mr. Danesh, who is sitting at our control desk, will start the stopwatch. The time allowed for each question is 30 seconds. On completion of 30 seconds, if the team has not answered, the timekeeper will sound the buzzer. The quizmaster, it will sound like this, alright? The quizmaster will then pass on the question to the next team. This team will have to answer instantly or say pass if they do not know the answer. If the team has not said pass and no answer is forthcoming, the quizmaster will, after a brief pause, pass it on till it gets answered, or he gives it out, or I give out the answer if it is not answered by any of the teams. If the team to which the question is posed answers before 30 seconds and the answer is wrong, the timekeeper will ensure that the 30 seconds lapse completely before sounding the buzzer. Only at this point will I pass the question to the next team. In the unlikely event of the buzzer sounding and the team's answer coinciding, the quizmaster's, rather my decision to pass on the question or accept the answer will be final. Alright, so for announcement of scores, 6 questions will be considered one segment. The scorekeeper, Ms. Samyukta, will announce the score after every segment. That is, after every 6 questions, she will announce the scores. The announcement will be cumulative scores only as this quiz progresses. If any team does not agree to the scores announced by the scorekeeper, the team must bring it up immediately and not wait till the end of the announcement of that segment by the scorekeeper, and not definitely at the end of the quiz. This is for the first 24 straight answer questions.
Sorry, just a quick question. For the past question, is it 5 or it's just going to be 10 for the right answer?
10 for the correct answer if it is to that team.
Okay.
And 5 if it is passed on, then you give them 5. And there is no negative marking.
Okay.
Yeah. 3 and 2, if it is, let's say, team 2 answers, they get 5. If 2 also doesn't answer, it gets passed to 3. Team 3. So we can keep it at 5 for all teams afterwards.
Yes, because
It will be easier to calculate perhaps.
Yes.
We'll do that then. If any team answers, we'll keep it 5 after the first team to which the question has been posed. Alright, sir?
Yeah, once again, one announcement for all of you. Throughout this, you are not just much as the blink. Nobody should look at the mobile phone. Keep your mobile phones inside. If you find anyone, the team will be asked to go and sit behind. We cannot disqualify and sit away in the army area. They cannot participate anymore. They cannot answer audience questions and things like that. So please don't look at your mobile phones. Keep it in your bags. Don't think because it is finals, everybody is watching there, we can look at it and have the answer ready and give it. No, that is not done. So please, I find teachers among the, teachers, please go to the back seat. You're not supposed to use this.
We request all teachers and attenders or parents who are accompanying the students to please sit at the back. Thank you so much. Children, remember, if any of you answer out of turn from the audience, and if your team is on the stage and was meant to answer, they get disqualified. So I know you might be excited, you might know the answer, but please hold your horses and keep the answers with you till we finish with all the 16s on the stage.
Please be vigilant about mobile phones. We are watching you. Don't look at it and think that you can score. Okay? Go ahead, please.
Shall we start?
Yeah.
Question 1. The first recipient of India's highest gallantry award, Paramveer Chakra, was an officer of the Indian Army who was killed in action in the First Kashmir War of 1947-48. Who was this officer? The time. Absolutely right. We'll wait for the 30 seconds to lapse and then the answer will flash up on the screen. He was posthumously awarded the Paramveer Chakra and he was commissioned in the 8th Battalion, 19th Hyderabad Regiment in 1942. Somnath Sharma is the right answer. Congratulations, Team 1. Good round of applause for them, please. We move to question number 2. In which month did the Sino-Indian War of 1962 commence? Question to Team 2. Time starts now.
October.
Alright. Wait for the 30 seconds. The answer is absolutely correct. Congratulations, Team 2, well done. Question for Team 3 next. But were ordered to vacate the village and withdraw. However, in an extraordinary feat, the same battalion went on to recapture the village later in the war. Who was the commanding officer of this battalion in the war? Your time starts now, Team 3. You have 30 seconds?
No.
No? You can pass if you don't know the answer. Alright, Team 5.
It's Lieutenant Colonel Desmond Hale.
Absolutely right. It's Brigadier Desmond Hale. Later on, he was Brigadier. He received the Mahavir Chakra and was the commanding officer of the 3rd Battalion of the Jat Regiment. He led his battalion of 550 men and defeated an enemy force which was double the size of his own battalion. An incredible feat indeed. So 5 points for Team 5. We now move to Team number 4. Question number 4. A daring joint operation by the Indian Army and the Air Force of assault landing troops by helicopters across the mighty river Meghna during the 1971 Bangladesh War, which came to be called Meghna Heli Bridge, was mainly instrumental in the swift victory India achieved in that war. This operation was masterminded by a general officer of the Indian Army, reputed for his boldness and initiative. Who was this general? Sorry? It was not General Manekshaw. The question, after 30 seconds, the question will pass to Team 5. Passes to Team 5.
Is it Lieutenant General Sagat Singh?
Absolutely right. Full marks to Team 5 for that. He is well known for his role in the liberation of Goa in 1961 and later in 1971 war. He commanded the 4th Corps. He also conceptualized Indian Army's first heli-borne operation in the Battle of Sylhet and witnessed the surrender of instruments by General Niazi in Dhaka. A very famous general of the Indian Army indeed. The next question. The line between India and Pakistan was demarcated up to a point at the foot of the Siachen Glacier, beyond which it was vaguely mentioned to continue thence north to the glaciers. This ambiguity in demarcation led to the dispute and ongoing conflict at Siachen. Which is this point? No prompting from the audience. Kindly maintain silence. Thank you.
Is it Radcliffe Point?
Sorry?
Radcliffe Point?
No, that's not the answer. Question passes to team 6. Pass. Alright. Question passes to... Sorry? No, Bana Post. It's not Bana Post. Question passes to team 2.
Is it Indrapal?
No, it isn't. Team 3. Pass. Team 4. Pass. We now throw this question to the audience. You need to raise your hands and I will call out the team. Yes, stand up. Yes, can you answer? Do we have a microphone there, please?
No. Slips.
Slips, alright. You may need to write it on a slip. Thank you. Sorry, sir, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. You will get slips of paper from our volunteers. You need to write the answer on that. Write your name and the answer. Point of the line of control in Kashmir that separates India and Pakistan. Let's move to the next question. This goes to team 6. Name the president of Sri Lanka who signed the Indo-Sri Lankan Accord of 1987 and requested the induction of the Indian Peacekeeping Force IPKF into Sri Lanka. Audience, please maintain silence. Students, your time is up, team 6. We go backwards now. Team number 5, do you have the answer?
Shri Jayavardhane?
Yes, it is. The answer slide, please. J.R. Jayavardhane was the second president of Sri Lanka from 1977 to 78. Well done, team 5. The next question comes to team 5. Oh, sorry, yes, we finished with 6.
Team 2 was scored 10. Team 3 yet to start your accounting, and so is Team 4. Team 5 is 15 and Team 6 is nil. Now Team 5, you have survived only on past questions. Okay, you answered 3 past questions and you got 15. Okay, so yes, thank you.
Next question for team 6. A Bombay-based shore establishment of the Royal Indian Navy was the epicenter of the naval revolt that shook the British establishment in 1946. Which was this establishment? Silence in the audience, please. Can we have silence, please? Team 5.
Bombay Port?
Sorry?
Bombay Port?
No. That's not the name that we're looking for. Pass. Team 4. Alright. No, it's not called that.
HMI Salvan?
Absolutely right. HMIS 5 points to team 2. The HMIS Salvar was the Royal Indian Navy's shore establishment located in Colaba in World War II. It was the second largest signal school in the British Empire. Next question. The captain of INS Kukri, which was torpedoed and sunk by a Pakistani submarine during the 1971 war, went down with his ship, refusing to abandon it in the greatest of naval traditions, and was posthumously awarded the Mahavir Chakra. Who was this gallant captain?
Captain Kuldeep Sharma.
Captain?
Kuldeep Sharma.
No, that's not the right answer. Pass, team 4. Pass.
Pass.
Team 2.
Pass.
Team 1. Pass. To the audience now, raise your hands.
7. Team number 8. Team number 17 or 12? What 17. Is it 17? Yes. Write carefully. It looks 12 or 17. I'm not very sure. Okay, we'll check. Team 2. And oh, this is blank. Oh, yeah, that's all. So that makes it
4 teams.
no 5 teams.
16, team number 16, team number 7, team number 17, team number 2 and
Team number 2
and team number 8.
7. Team number 7.
7 have got it, sir. 16, 7.
One minute. Just hold it.
Right answer? The answer is Captain Mahendranath Mullah. As commanding officer of INS Kukri, he chose to go down with his ship when it sank during the Pakistan War. INS Kukri formed part of the Western Fleet and squadron and consisted of INS Kukri, INS Kirpa in his honor. The next question passes to team number 4, Indo-Pak War. Team 4. Time starts now.
Hello. Good afternoon. Where is your...
Right? Question passes to team 3.
We
Question, team 2. You will be pass. Okay, team 1.
Admiral A. Nanda.
Admiral. Okay, you're partly right, completely not right. Can I give it to them? Alright, it was Admiral S.M. Nanda and not A.I. Nanda. But we'll give it to you since you were close. 5 points to team 1. The answer is indeed Admiral S.M. Nanda. He served as the 6th Chief of Naval Staff, and in the 1971 war, he successfully executed a naval blockade of both the West and East Pakistan. Next question to team 3. 2 brothers, both officers of the Indian Air Force, were decorated with Veer Chakra for their gallantry when both flying Nat fighter aircraft shot down Pakistani saber jets during the 1965 Indo-Pak War. What was their surname?
Second. I can't pronounce it. It's Second.
No, that is not their name. Team 2.
Pass.
Oh. Okay, please wait. Team 1, please wait. Alright, team 1. Do you have the answer? Pass. Okay. Team 6. Team 6.
Was it Kalvinder?
Was it?
Kalvinder.
Not Kalvinder. No. Pass. Team 5. Very famous brothers. I have the honor of saying that my father served with one of these brothers in the 4th Squadron.
Pass.
Alright, team 4.
Second.
Sorry?
Second.
No, that's not the name. Audience, raise your hands. They bring the cover and Denzel Keela. Trevor was the younger. Trevor was the younger brother. He won the Veer Chakra and the Vayu Sena medal. The older brother was Air Marshal Denzel Keela. It was the first time the 2 brothers received the Veer Chakra for the same reason. Denzel Keela himself was awarded the PVSM Kirti Chakra of India medal And like I said, I was very honored that Keeler uncle and my father served together in the 4th Squadron. So it was indeed a matter of pride knowing Keeler uncle.
Yes, one more thing, okay. This 17 is also in the top 10.
Wow.
Yeah, so they've been happily filling up their piggy banks with.
Absolutely, getting a lot of awards, Team 17. Good for you. Pity you didn't make it to the final 6 though. Alright. Absolutely right. Congratulations. 3 rounds of applause. The answer was Operation Genghis Khan. And the attack was on the air bases and radar installations on the evening of 3rd December 1971, and this marked the formal initiation of hostilities in the Indo-Pak War. We move to the next question, number 12, to Team 1. A living legend of the First Kashmir War, this hero has many firsts to his name. He was the first pilot to land troops to save Srinagar. He was the first pilot to land an aircraft in Pooch, which was under siege. He was the first to land at high altitude airstrip at Leh. Name this famous Indian Air Force officer. Pass. Alright, Team 6. Not Air Marshal Arora. Team 5.
It is Arjun Singh.
No. Don't second.
Just wait. Not Air Marshal Arjun Singh. A Marshal of the Air Force, actually, you should call him, Arjun Singh. Team 4. Okay. Team 3.
Pass.
Pass. Team 2.
Pass.
Alright, so Team 1 didn't get it right, so we go to the audience. He received the Mahavir Chakra and the Distinguished Service Order. He was commissioned in 1936 and posted to number 1 Squadron, the only squadron in the Royal Air Force in India. Under his leadership, the number 6 Squadron with its Hawker Hurricane aircraft came to be known as the Eyes of the 14th Army, commanded by General William Slimms. After the accession of J&K on 26 October 1947, Meher Singh was the first pilot to land at Srinagar, and he inducted the troops in just 5 days in J&K. So with that, 12 questions are over. Segment 2, we request Ms. Samikta to share the scores.
Okay, at the end of round 2, we have Team 2 in the lead with 25 points. And 15 points each. Yeah, Team 3, 4 and 6, you're yet to start your account.
Alright. So at this point, shall we take a break? Request all students to settle down. Request teachers to bring your teams back in, please.
All right, please pay attention. You are 1, 2, 3, 4 rows plus 4 rows in the segment 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows are segment 2. Okay? These 4 rows are segment 3. This is segment 5.
4, sir. Segment 4.
Oh, sorry, segment 4. So,
Okay, segment 1, raise your hand. Do you know which is segment 1? Which rows? Not at the back. First 2, 3 rows, 4 rows. Okay, segment 2, raise your hand. Okay, segment 3, raise your hands. Segment 3. Segment 4. Yes, this group of students is segment 4. Applause loudly. Where's the energy?
Team 1 and Team 5 at 15 points each as second place.
Team 1, question number 13. In which year did the ongoing insurgency in Jammu and Kashmir begin? Team 1, time starts now.
1989.
Absolutely right. Round of applause. In July 1989, a series of demonstrations, strikes and attacks on the Indian government effectively marked the beginning of insurgency in J&K. Next question, a part of the Indian Union when its ruler, the Nizam, refused to join the Union after Indian independence in a swift operation called Operation Polo. What did the government of India call this operation? Team 2, your time starts now.
Is it police action?
Absolutely right. This is indeed police action. I think our full stomachs are giving us quick answers as well. India invaded the state of Hyderabad on 13th September 1948, after which the Nizam signed the instrument of accession. Excellent. Well done. Next question to team 3. Name the officer of the Indian Army who commanded the ground forces that liberated Goa in December 1961. Your time starts now.
Is it KM Menon?
KM?
KM Menon.
No, I didn't hear you. Say that again.
KM
Menon. No, it's not. That's not the right answer. Team, the question passes.
DB Chaudhary.
It's the wrong answer. The question passes to team 5.
Major General Pandit.
Sorry,
Major
Major.
General Pandit.
Can you spell the name?
I don't know the full name, but there's a son.
It's sounding similar, but I'm not able to hear you clearly. So, can I come closer and get an answer from you? Alright, so team 5 got the right answer. Captain General Tulsiram Pandit, who played a commanding role in the liberation of Goa from the Portuguese control in 1961. He also briefly served as military governor for Goa, Daman and Diu. The next question now, which overlooked the Namkachu Valley, where fighting broke out initially during the Sino-Indian War of 1962. Your time starts now. Team 5.
Is it Tamam Pass?
No, it's not. The question passes. Team 6. Pass. Absolutely right. A round of good round of applause for team 1. They get 5 points. It is to the north of Sandhar Ridge, and in 1962 the army force called Dola Force was attacked by Chinese forces. The next question, number 17, goes to team number 5. Early in 1965, a barren region in Gujarat witnessed skirmishes between the forces of India and Pakistan, following Pakistani attempts to test its military muscle with newly acquired weaponry from the US. Although resolved through British mediation, these skirmishes proved a precursor to a larger war later during the same year. Which was this region? It is the Kutch area, but what is it called?
Run of Kutch.
Absolutely right, the Run of Kutch. It's a salt marsh in the Thar Desert in the Kutch district of Gujarat. Can we have silence here, please? This first row. I'll have to call out your school name and that can be embarrassing. Kindly keep quiet. Question number 18 goes to team number 6. The 160-kilometer stretch of ridges in Kargil area, occupied by Pakistani troops by infiltration early in 1999, overlooked a highway which was the Indian Army's only link in Ladakh. Pakistan's intention was to disrupt traffic on this highway and choke India from supplying its troops in Siachen. Which was this highway?
NH35.
Not NH35. The question passes to team 1. Wait, let the buzzer ring and then you get to answer.
NH1.
Absolutely right. National Highway 1 runs between the Union territories of Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh, and it is the northernmost highway running from east to west in India. The next question, number 19.
The next set of scores, no?
Sorry, thank you so much, Samyukta. The next set of scores at the end of segment 3.
First in the events here, okay? At first place, we have team 1 and 2 with a tie of 35 points. Tagging close behind, I mean, things can always change in the next round. We have team 5 with 30 points. And we have 3, 4, and 6 who have still yet opening.
Alright. Good luck for the next round. Question number 19 starts from team 6. This is a picture of an explosive device which will be triggered only when a heavy track vehicle treads over it. What is it called?
It's tank mine.
Alright, we'll give it to you. That's the right answer. It's actually the anti-tank mine. In warfare, the anti-tank mine is a landmine which is designed to damage or destroy vehicles, including tanks and armored vehicles as well. The next question, number 20 for team number 5. This is a picture of Major Anish Mohan of the 4 Engineer Regiment, the proud commander of the bridge his team from the Madras Engineering Group, which is where we are right now, MEG Center. It was built in 36 hours, braving inclement weather at Wayanad as part of the relief and rescue operations by the Indian Army after the recent landslide that devastated this region. What type of bridge is this called? Team 5. Your time starts now.
We pass.
Pass. Alright. Team. Next team. Team 4.
Temporary bridges.
Sorry?
Temporary bridges.
Temporary bridges. No, that's not the right answer. Team 3. Sorry?
Readily.
Spell it out.
BRIDLEY.
Briley. Briley. You are saying Briley. I'm afraid that's not the right answer, but you're very close. Passes to the next team. 2. You're very close, unfortunately. But I can't give you the answer. It's not the right answer. Not right. Passes to team 1.
It's the Bailey Bridge.
Absolutely right. It's the Bailey Bridge. This 190-foot Bailey Bridge in Wayanad was built by the Army's Madras Engineering Group to help with the rescue and relief operations in the worst hit areas, where 219 people were declared dead and 206 are still considered to be missing. A huge round of applause to the Madras Engineering Group, whose premises we are sitting in today. If not for the MEG Group's help, a lot of the rescue and relief would not have been possible. So, huge thank you to the Madras Engineering Group for their efforts. The next question goes to team number 4. This is INS Khanderi, an attack submarine of the Indian Navy that weighs 2,000 tons. What class of vehicle is this? Silence in the audience. There is too much of prompting. We require you to keep pin drop silence, please. Buzzer has to go.
He said the answer.
Sorry?
Destroyer.
Destroyer. No, that's not the right answer.
Is
Team 3, vehicle is this?
submarine Kandheri class?
Submarine?
Kandheri class.
Spell it out.
A-H-A-N-E-R.
No, not Kandheri class. If you're spelling the same name as the ship, it's not the right answer. You're close, I can tell you that much.
Ma'am, I don't know the spelling very well. Ma'am.
You have to tell me the correct spelling. I can't, if it is a different spelling, it becomes a wrong name. I can't give it to you then. I repeat the question, think about it. In the INS Kandheri, an attack submarine of the Indian Navy that weighs 2,000 tons, what class of vehicle is this? Okay.
E.
I'm afraid that's not right. The next team, team number 2. Sorry? Please, yes, please answer.
Is it Calvary class?
Absolutely right. Calvary class. It is a class of diesel electric attack. This is the picture of famous circumnavigator, veteran commander Abhilash Tomi, flagging off a trans-oceanic sailing expedition by 2 Indian Navy women officers in February 2024 on INS Tarni from Goa, headed for an island nation in the Indian Ocean. Which was this island nation? Silence in the audience, please. It's not Madagascar. We wait for the buzzer. Next team, please hold your horses. All right, team number 2.
Is it Mauritius?
Absolutely right. It is the 1. This is a VIP transport aircraft of the Indian Air Force that flies as the presidential transport Air India 1. Which aircraft is this? Team 1. Silence in the audience, please.
Boeing 737.
It's not 737, but we hold for a minute. I request all students to stand up and welcome the chief guest. We are extreme all types of operational environment, and has tenated various regimental and staff appointments. The important ones include Quartermaster General in an engineering brigade. For his act of gallantry in active counter-insurgency and counter-terrorism operations in Jammu and Kashmir with the 44 Rashtriya Rifles, the officer was awarded the prestigious Sena Medal. Questions will be considered in this segment. Only request one team member. You can consult with each other, but only one of you must try and answer this. You will be given 4 choices for each question. The first team giving out the correct answer gets 10 points. If it passes to the next team and so on, you get 5 points only. Let's say the question comes to team 1 and you answer it correctly, you get 10 points. In case you don't answer and you pass it, it goes to team 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. If any of you answer, you get 5 points for this question. You must give out the correct name of out of the 4 options given to you in the multiple choice, you must read out the name of the correct answer. The remaining rules are the same as for the previous rounds. So we go to question number 25. It was an iconic battle fought during the Kargil conflict of 1999. It was raging at its zenith on July 4th, the American Independence Day, when the Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif was in Washington, knocking at the doors of the US President Bill Clinton, begging to persuade India to permit extricating the dead and dying soldiers of Pakistan's beleaguered forces from Kargil Heights, and finally won on July 8th. Which of the following was this battle that we are referring to here? Question goes to team number 1. Your time starts now. A huge round of applause. Indeed, the Battle of Tiger Hill. It took place in the second week and and was concomitant to the battle in the adjoining peak of Tololing as well? Good answer. We now move to the next question. Question number 26. The Indian Army occupies the passes along the Saltoro range that dominate the Siachen Glacier. Which one of the following passes is not among those? Question to team 2. Your time starts now.
We pass.
You pass. Wait for the buzzer. Passes to team 3.
Is it Yavla?
It's not. Question passes to team 4.
Telephone pass.
No, it isn't the right answer. Team 5. By default, team 6 will get it probably.
Is it Jalapla?
You're absolutely right. Yelagla is a high mountain pass at an elevation of 14,390 feet and located between Sikkim and the Tibetan Autonomous Region. Well done. The next question is here, form a part of Shivadik Range, Zanskar Range, Karakoram Range and Ladakh Range. No silence from the audience, please. It is not Zanskar, the wrong answer. Passes to team 4.
Karakoram Bridge.
Absolutely right. It is the Karakoram Range. A mountain range in Kashmir that spans the border of Pakistan, India and China. 5 marks for this question to team 4. The next question now passes to Indian states entered into a peace agreement with the government of India, shunned the insurgency and since been progressing and overtaking most other Indian states in the Human Development Index. Which state is this? Team number 4. Silence in the audience, please. Don't prompt. Sorry?
Manipur.
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. The question passes to team 5.
Assam.
It's the wrong answer. Question passes to team 6.
Nagaland.
Wrong answer. Mizoram. So they get no points. Sorry about that, kids. It's by default. It's there. It's the last answer on this time. So you don't get. Mizoram is one of the 7 sister states in the northeast. It is also the second least populous state in the country. The next question group of the US Navy deployed in the Bay of Bengal during the 1971 Bangladesh War to intimidate the Indian Navy's carrier group, which was blockading the erstwhile East Pakistan. The group beat a retreat when USSR sent a naval force of cruisers and submarines to support the Indian Navy. Which was the aircraft carrier that led the US task force in the Bay of Bengal during the Bangladesh War? Question to team 5. Time starts now.
USS Enterprise.
Absolutely right. In 1958, she was the first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier commissioned in the US Navy. The next question goes to team 6. Commander Abhilash Tomi, an Indian Navy veteran, came second in the Golden Globe race of 2022, circumnavigating the global solo under sail. The starting and finishing point of this race was a port in France. What is the name of this port? Les Palais, Les Havre, Les Sables d'Olonne, or Boulogne?
Boulogne.
Sorry? The
Boulogne.
last one? I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. La Palais. It's not La Palais. The wrong answer. Team 2.
Les Sables d'Olonne.
Les Sables d'Olonne is the right answer. Sables d'Olonne is a seaside town on the Atlantic coast of western entirely throughout his circumnavigation. There were a group of enthusiasts like me, naval veterans, sailors from all around India, and rowers like me who were following his journey. And it was a moment of pride to see him fly the Indian flag on his sailboat when he arrived at Les Sables d'Olonne. And of course, the Indian High Commissioner to France was also present there, and he gave a very rousing speech, and it was a very, very moment filled with pride for all of us Indians, that the first time an Indian had completed the circumnavigation of the globe. A very phenomenal moment for all of us. Let's move to question 31, which, scores. My apologies. Scores. Yeah.
So at the end of round 4, we have team 2 in the lead, 57 points. We have team 1 following close with 50 points. Team 5 at the third place with 42. Team 6 with 15. And congratulations team 4 with 5.
Alright, we move to the next set of questions, 6 questions. This question goes to team 6. Which of the following classes of Indian Navy vessels are patrol vessels? Kukri class, Car Nicobar class, Brahmaputra class, or the Vishakhapatnam class? Absolutely right. Congratulations.
Aparna, I'm sorry. Can we have those 5 students who are sitting here, please come out? You guys
If
know
you're
what to do.
prompting for answers, then
Yes.
there's no honesty in the quiz, children. And if that is your team, then we are going to cancel that score for your team. Which school is this? Which prompted the answer?
I saw them showing the fingers here.
There has to be integrity, children. Most important, and engineers. They build this for the Indian Navy. Audience, you are requested to maintain decorum and integrity in this quiz. I will not repeat it again. If anybody prompts, then your team will be disqualified. Next question to team 5. How much does India's first indigenously built aircraft carrier, the INS Vikrant, weigh? 40. Please no prompting from the audience. Absolute silence. I request teachers to please instruct your students not to give away the answers. 40,000 tons, 43,000 tons, 45,400 tons, or 50,000 tons. The answer to the team 5 should answer this question. Your time starts now.
43,000 tons.
It's absolutely right. The answer is 43,000 tons. A good round of applause please for this team. We move to the next question, which goes to team 4. 9 Bengali pilots, 8 of them deserters from the Pakistan Air Force, and 1 a civilian, and 58 Bengali airmen, also deserters from the Pakistan Air Force, began training on 3 fixed-wing aircraft and one helicopter for combat missions under 2 Indian Air Force pilots in a northeastern Indian airfield in late September 1971 under an operation called Kilo Flight, which marked the birth of the future Bangladesh Air Force. Which place in the northeast of India was this airfield located? Question is to team 4.
Tezpur.
Tezpur, the first one. I'm afraid that's not the right answer. The question passes team 3. Wait for the buzzer. It's not Jorhat. That's a wrong answer. Either way, it's not the right answer. You can't pass the question because there's only one option left. That is Dimapur. Dimapur is the largest city and municipality in the northeast of India in the state of Nagaland. Okay. We now move to the next question, which goes to team number 3. AN-12 or Anatov 12 transport aircraft of the Indian Air Force undertook bombing missions during the 1971 Indo-Pak War, where in a historical feat, 6 formations of these aircraft dropped 2,500 kg bombs over an ammunition depot in Pakistan, creating utter havoc. Where in Pakistan was this ammunition depot located?
Seattle.
Wrong answer. Wait for the buzzer, next team. It goes to team 2. Please wait for the buzzer to go. Absolutely right. They were so huge that the fire raged for days on end is what we elect to believe. Incidentally, I was born at this time in 1971. My father was serving in the Indian Air Force Station at Jamnagar, and my mother and other ladies in the station were hastily packed off to their native places because war had started. Operation Vijay, Operation Ablaze, Operation Steeplechase, Operation Safed Sagar. I don't want any prompting from the audience, please. Absolute silence. Yes.
Operation Safed Sagar.
Alright, so doesn't matter if you didn't wait for the buzzer, but that's the right answer. The Indian Army's sterling role in this Kargil war was complemented by the Indian Air Force, and it was aimed at flushing out the enemies from the high altitude regions. We go to the next question, which is to team 1. And the last question. In which of the following UN missions did the Indian Air Force participate? Congo, Korea, Middle East or Somalia? The Indian Army is well known for its UN peacekeeping missions in various parts of the world. In which of these missions did the Air Force also participate? Sorry? Not the right answer. It passes to team 6. Absolutely right. It is in the Congo peacekeeping mission that the Indian Air Force also participated. We'll come to the scores. We'll come to the end of the quiz. We'll come to the scores.
Segment, we have team 2 in the lead with 17 points. Followed by team 5 with 20 points.
Or the team, you can introduce yourself. The team winning team was team 2.
SSP International.
Sorry?
SSP International School.
SS. Team 2. This is the next team.
Team 5.
Team 5, please introduce Public School of Kamaraj Bangalore. Congratulations. And the team that came third,
Team 1.
also from Army Public School in Bangalore. Well done to all the teams. I request all the teams on the stage to proceed to the audience and please sit in the second row right here.
Really sorry.
Stakeholders of the Colors of Glory Foundation, all the teachers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for having me here. And I am deeply honored to be Chief of Guest for this event. And on behalf of our Commandant and the Center, Vinay Thakur, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you to this Basanta Auditorium, which has got its own history. Now, I've spent around 15 minutes here and I was just looking at all the boys and girls who are participating. Very, very encouraging to see that in today's world, when everybody is getting into so many things, it is very heartening to see that the boys and girls of this age are taking so much of interest into our defense forces, because some of you will definitely will join. I'm very sure about it. Whether it is Army, Navy, Air Force or paramilitary forces, some of you will be there, and I'm sure whatever we have achieved in our so far in service, I'm very sure with the advanced technology, the kind of exposure which you all get nowadays, you will do much better than what we have done in our life so far. So the second part I just want to say, because I saw this, especially for the kids. See, it is not mandatory or very necessary. I know you all are representing your school. Everybody is under pressure. Your teachers are after you. Your parents are after you. Everybody cannot come first. You must understand this. And the one who doesn't come first doesn't mean that he or she is bad. So what is most important in our life is integrity. accept your failures. Okay, it's nothing wrong. If you are second or third or even you are last, it doesn't matter. Because only once you realize that what are the shortcomings, and then only I think you can improve. So don't ever try this all I'll say shortcuts. Don't ever go for all these things, because the one thing the shortest path for the success is actually the longest path. Okay, so you must remember that. Don't try all this shortcut. It will not help you in longer run. Anyone you see who is doing very good in his life in any of the field, any famous field you can talk about. You can talk about sports. Look at any sportsman who is doing very good in his or her life. Talk about any persistence, perseverance, and I don't know what all we can add on. So just enjoy your life. Do your best in whatever challenges and whatever things are coming to your way, and leave everything to the Almighty God. If you are pure, I'm sure you will get the best out of it. And with these words, I once again congratulate everyone from the foundation. It's a very good setup. I always feel very nice to come here and see. I was here in the last year of the program also, when my deputy was the guest. So again, it's an honor to come here as a chief guest. All the best to all of you. Do well in your life. Thank you so much.
Lieutenant Colonel Sachin Sinha to give out the awards to the winning and other teams. Are we ready? Did you need some time?
Yes, 5 minutes, please.
Okay. In that case, sir, please have a seat. I'll call you back. For the remaining 10 teams who get meritorious awards for getting the right answers in the top 16. And then we will call out the audience prizes, alright, in that order. So, coming in the third place, the second runner-up of this event, Madan and Tejas from Army Public School, Kamiraj Road, please come to the stage. Thank you so much, sir. Next, coming second place in this quiz, and the Sar Aishwarya from APS Kamaraj Road. The winners of this quiz, Likit Sai and Tarun Rao from SSB International School. A huge round of applause to the winners, please. Congratulations, Team SSB. Well done. The remaining 3 teams who made it to the finals, I call them now. Nikhil from the Rashtriya Military School and Piyush Yadav from the Rashtriya Military School. Please come up and collect your... The next team who made it to the stage in the finals, is Ayush Singh from Rashtriya Military School and Sai Sudhanshu from Rashtriya Military School. The next team is number 14, Sharan Karadi and Vishu Kumar. The next team is number 51, Achyuta Jitesh V and Sai Jyoti Kumar. Team number 45, Ayush Ranjan and Shivam Kumar. Next team to come up on stage will be team number 40, Aditya Raj and Pradeep Kumar. Next is team number 70, team number Bhargava and Raghav Sinha. Next is team 17, Nikhilesh and Mukund Seshasai. Next is team number 1, Vivasu Mohanty and Manil Rao. And team number 6, Adam Chaudhary and Muntashir. We next call the audience prizes. Team number 16, Dhruv Aneja and Navneet Savanur. We next call team number 7, which is Charitra and Priya Rewadi. We next call team number 17.
Excuse me, madam.
Nikhilesh and Mukund Seshasai. Team number 2, which is Murthy and Ramita. Team number 8, Aman Singh Kundir and Divansh. And 17 gets another prize for getting it twice right, which is Nikhilesh and Mukund Seshasai. Yes, please. Thank you to our chief guest. I now read out the fantastic Vasanthar Auditorium and their facilities. We are immensely grateful that we are given this opportunity to host it in such an august auditorium. We also thank all the participants and schools that have sent these children for this quiz. We hope you all enjoyed and look forward to participating in the next year when we host it here in Bangalore. We also thank the teachers who were kind enough to join us today as the parents of some children who have accompanied them. A special thanks to the principals of the school name. Delhi Public School, Electronic City, Ramaya, Vidya Niketan, and St. Charles Free University College, Bangalore. Honored by your presence, sir, and perhaps it would be wonderful one day for us to learn from you about your expertise and your experiences in the Indian Army, but that perhaps for a later date. We are also deeply thankful to Lady Shivani and all her staff for coordinating and helping us. Also to Ms. Joy, the assistant to the Deputy Commandant, who was most supportive and helpful in making all the coordination efforts to happen. We will now play the national anthem. We request all of you to stand up. After the national anthem is played, the teams will be required to sit down. You will wait till the chief guest departs the auditorium. After that, there are some more envelopes to be given, so please wait patiently. Your certificates and your medals have also to be given. So please wait patiently. Once the chief guest departs, please sit in your places and we will commence that part of this event. The national anthem.